right, you think this is the scene of the crime?
Nothing happened.
You see this? What is up, and welcome back to Toyota Fanatics. So we're just finishing up another one of those multi-day rainstorms. I came home last night, and for some strange reason, my wife's Sequoia was parked on the street. So I did what any gentleman would do, and I parked in the driveway. So Mara woke me up super early this morning, right after a major downpour, and told me she had just had a dream where the T100 like was completely flooded inside because we put in the back window wrong. So then she said, "Does the T100 leak? Have you ever checked?" And I said, "It does not leak. It is bone dry." And I figured, you know what, before I made that claim, I might as well make sure that it is not leaky. Because if you guys remember, we did do some body work. We banged this thing out with like a carpentry hammer. And so, you know, who knows, but I should go back there and check it out. But let's go take it back a couple days. Okay, so a couple days ago, we took this thing up the coast, all the way to Half Moon Bay. We stumbled upon a recently crashed, wrecked, abandoned Tacoma. That was crazy. Let me show you guys that. See this?
I don't know Spanish.
So yeah, it looks like the bed is kind of snapped off here, and some stuff went down right here.
Window's broken.
Look, this is an old school Pro Comp lift. I think it used to look like a grenade. Man, airbags didn't even go off.
Can you open the door?
I don't even know if I want to. You know what? This thing handled it well. I gotta give it that. I mean, it got hit hard right here. Wow, look at that. This looks like a killer road right here. Go up. Wow. All right, well, I hope nobody was hurt. And that's crazy. What does that mean? And we basically just did some adventuring with the OG Sequoia, which is totally fine. I'm not making a big deal about it, but we got some mud on the tires and just caked the wheel wells with mud and got this thing filthy. So I knew a rainstorm was coming, but I couldn't help myself, and I completely detailed this thing inside and out the other day, which is awesome when you have a second vehicle that you can drive when it starts raining, so you can keep the clean one clean, you know? But before we get into checking this thing for leaks, the mailman just pulled up, mail person, Diego just pulled up and dropped off 3 packages. Let's go ahead and tear into these and see what these are. You know, when I see made in Taiwan, that's my jam right there. Let's see what's in these. And I told you guys I was going to be ordering these. You guys see how horrible? Yeah, that's on that water's on the inside. So we got a freshie. I hated to have to order a new pair of these, I tell you that. One of my subscribers left a comment and said, hey, you should just dry that thing out, reseal it, and save yourself some money. And I'm gonna do just that, but I'm gonna save them as a backup pair instead. Package number 2. Oh, this is some, this is the sandpaper for that sander I bought, so I can start working on the T100. Maybe we'll fire that thing up. Another fragile. Thank you for your purchase. We appreciate your business and continuous support. You see that? The T100 clear corners just came in a little cheap box, nothing special. And these ones, you get a hand-signed little letter from the CEO. Man, these things are big. Wow. Wow. All right, so I got to give you guys a little history. We have owned that 07 Sequoia for 6 or 7 years. So you could not get a hold of this till now. This is a clear corner lens for a Sequoia 2005 to 2007. You can get a clear corner for the 2001 to 04 Sequoia. And it's those two, has those two oval, big oval pieces right here. A completely different look, and but they do not make them for an 05 to 07. These also fit a Tundra double cab 2004 to 2006. These are awesome. I'm just hoping I don't have the leaking issues like I did with the T100 ones, but these are great. And I actually forgot that I ordered these things. Ordered them a couple weeks ago. I mean, should we just throw them on? No better time than now. I'm gonna be nice and park this back on the street right now, so when the wife gets home, she can put her Sequoia in the driveway. And then let's go ahead and flip this thing around. It'll be easier to install those corners. All right, so back-to-back fire-ups of the T100 and the Sequoia. Keep in mind, these vehicles are only 10 years apart. 97, 2007. And you think I'm starting a Model A with this thing and a rocket ship with that. and they're in. Look at the hands. I would have never suspected this was going to be such a pain. I actually had to take this housing out 3 times and go whittle down one of the tabs in the back because it was just not letting it sit flush. But we're good now. I'm gonna go get cleaned up and we'll be right back. Well, I think it looks a heck of a lot better. Definitely leave a comment down below. Let me know you think that that looks better than that. All right, so that just about does it. We got clears on the T100 that are leaking. We'll replace those out soon. These will probably be leaking soon. Totally kidding. Knock on wood. The wife is actually lucky because her headlight housing and corner is actually a 1-unit assembly. So she's gonna be left out of the leaky light syndrome. But all right, let's move on. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and take a look. Make sure this back window's not leaking at all. This is all absolutely, totally dry. For the people who've been with the channel a while, you'll remember when this thing had a plexiglass back window. I think I mentioned my neighbor next door, every time it rained, he'd come over and go, oh man, is that thing all right? And yeah. You know what? This absolutely is dry as could be. These are the places you want to check. Look at that. Definitely something. It's like a little stopper. Interesting. But anyways, yeah, this is where you're going to want to check just in general on vehicles. Is right down here. Very susceptible. And we're looking good. I'm gonna say this truck is completely watertight. Should we try out the sander? Yeah, it works. Man, without even having to be charged, this thing came out of the package just ready to roar. This thing's gnarly. Wow. But, you know, I still think I'm gonna charge this thing up before we really go at it. As far as that Ryobi tool, that thing is a beast. Anything bad I said about Ryobi in the past, I take it back. That thing is gnarly, and I can't wait to charge it up and rip into that door and get rid of that eyesore that's over there. Anyways, if you are new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. Everybody give it a thumbs up, and I will see everybody soon. Peace.